And John and So On is back, everybody, with Milo Investigations and BMW. And
I don't have an intro. I thought you weren't going to stop for me that time.
no, it's not necessary to say anything. I was just stopping. Anyways, we're in the middle of a confrontation here. I think we're getting close.
Yep. We literally just stopped the last part and started this one immediately within like 5 seconds or whatever. Within a few seconds of each other, so nothing whatsoever has changed from the last part.
Now we're confronting Cookie Monster here.
Or the shed.move Fluttershy.
Yeah.
Which is just so wonderful.
I prefer Cookie Monster.
Yeah, I do too. Because C is in fact for Cookie.
Yes.
And that is usually that is actually good enough for me.
And let's not forget our sponsor, C. The letter C.
Is that sponsoring us right now?
No.
I had no idea.
There's no money involved.
Sponsoring for free.
Yeah.
Sponsored by the letter C. Use it in your vocabulary today.
Okay. And I did not. But you did. Why didn't just then in that last sentence?
You haven't used it since I said that. You haven't used the letter C. I'm keeping track.
Right.
You still haven't used it. We're supposed to be sponsored by them, you know.
I can do that. I can do that.
Ah, you just did it.
There.
You just did it a few times. There
Thank
you.
you.
I can do it more than you. Okay, I'm done with that.
Who says that wasn't just a K?
That joke, that quote-unquote joke, has been carried on for too long.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we
So-
get to testimony. What?
We get the cookie. So
Would you rather?
obviously they're referring to Scoots.
Probably. You've had enough time to read that, obviously.
The pony accuses us of breaking in, but ignores the guilt of the only pony who could have
Okay,
been the
then.
culprit.
Okay.
If we stole from your precious prissy pony, then we would have needed to enter her house. But we did not. The pony
where's
has
your proof
nothing
of that?
to even
Yeah.
show
Oh,
how
never
we
mind.
could enter, let alone how we did. Your prissy pony who keeps her door locked. What happened is simple. Your scooter pony crashed through the
Scooter
window
pony.
and stole your stupid gem.
That's a new way to put it.
And now, the pony is accusing us.
How do they know about
of
that?
Her. She will go away
Well,
before we get angry.
I buy that they can know that.
Ugh. Now they're accusing Scootaloo? They were there. I know they were there. I just have to prove it.
The only evidence the pony has that there even was a break-in is the broken window. Your precious little suspect is the one who broke that window, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Not present yet.
Really? I'm just trying to look at what I got to
Oh.
work with.
Okay. It's fine by me. I just thought you were going to present
Oh
something.
no.
You haven't pressed anything yet.
Right. I'm just trying to see if I can get an idea of what they might want now.
I want us to press for information.
No,
We'll see.
but I just
No,
wanna
I'm just
take a
saying that's what they
look.
might want us to do.
Probably. That could be.
I'm fine with either though.
God.
No problem.
Why is he so judgmental? Man, you know. How did they? There was a
What
way
happened
that they, either they or we, explained how they could have gotten in, right? Without the door, or it'd be like before the thing
There's
being
something
locked.
about letting the cat out.
Something about like that. That's proving how it was. Scootaloo was trying to avoid the cat,
Yeah.
and that's why she broke through. I thought that somehow also gave an opening for how they got in, but maybe I'm
But
wrong
there's
about
nothing
that.
about that in the evidence anyways.
Yeah. We haven't actually looked very much at in the context of this, so I don't know. I'm guessing they want us to press, so I'm gonna do that now.
There was one more, I think.
One more what? Oh, well, yeah.
Oh, never mind.
I didn't think it was anything important.
the pony...
Just a minute. Broke the
Just a
window.
minute.
How do you know a window was broken?
Didn't you mention that already?
Did she?
We have
Somebody
our
did.
sources. Sources you don't need to care about. The window was broken. Your orange scooter pony broke it. That is what is important.
How do you know all this?
Orange scooter pony? How do they know all this?
They have the guide.
It's getting desperate.
They have to
isn't
walk
it?
through.
The pony accuses us of breaking in, but ignores the guilt of the only pony who could have been her culprit.
Just a minute. How do you know it was... Wait, how do you even know who broke the window in the first place?
You! It could have only been that pony, of course.
Huh? How?
How is not important, little pony. Besides, if we stole from your precious prissy pony, then we would have needed to enter her house. We did not.
Just a minute.
That is Cookie Monster.
Yeah, I know.
Can you prove you didn't?
Perhaps the little investigation pony needs to brush up on her pony law.
What?
It's the pony's little investigation.
Oh.
So if she was saying it, she would say it's my little investigation.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and say it. It's my little investigation, not yours.
Innocent until proven guilty. Perhaps you haven't gotten to that chapter yet.
Gah! Just when did these dogs become so legally inclined?
Since
This
they
is
had to?
ridiculous.
Since there was an agreement,
The
remember?
answer to the
Yeah.
pony's question is simple. The pony has nothing to even show how he could enter, let alone how he did. Your prissy pony keeps her door locked.
Just a minute. You dogs dig tunnels everywhere. How do we know you didn't just dig your way into the boutique?
Because there's not a hole in the floor?
Did the pony find any holes in your prissy pony's house?
Well, no, but
Well,
Then
I've
the
done.
story is over. Back to reality.
ugh,
Wow,
can't
that was
find
like a
any
slap in the
cracks
face.
in
That
their
was
defenses
good.
yet.
Yeah, that was a good
How do
job.
they know so
Good
much?
wording there.
Back to reality.
That was like a really well done Phoenix Wright way of trying to get to you, I guess.
Yeah.
Phoenix Wright would have done a line like that.
Do I really have nothing that would suggest how they got into the boutique?
Hmm.
Wait. She keeps her door locked? How would he know that? Have I found anything
Why
they
don't you
could have
ask?
used to open a lock? I'd better have
Ah, that's exactly, honestly, that's what I thought from the start that those broken gems were for.
Can we talk about that?
I think we may have, I don't recall, but I do actually, I was thinking the whole time that they kind of look like lockpicks, so. I didn't think that they would be used on Rarity's door, but I guess that makes an unreasonable, that makes an almost too reasonable amount of sense, now that I think about it.
How much time do we have left?
It's been 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, total?
Yeah.
4 minutes. Oh, man.
Dear.
Oh, man.
What happened is simple. Your scooter pony crashed through the window and stole your stupid gem.
I mean, ouch, you said that.
That's why I was thinking we might not have wanted to start another part, but I just did it anyway.
You should have mentioned that.
Yeah.
I didn't notice.
Just a minute. You can't prove she stole anything!
That pony broke the window and then darted away like a coward when your prissy pony found her. What else was she doing? Practicing tricks on a little scooter? Huh?
Yeah. Well, now that you mention it,
Yes, but I don't think it would do any good to say so.
We have our culprit. The pony just does not want to admit it. And now, the pony is accusing
okay, I don't care about that one. To save time,
the only...
again, I clicked the button, but it didn't register it.
Yes. Is it that one or the next one?
Oh, right. That.
Wait a second. That's a very
Just wait a
interesting
second.
thing to know, I have to say.
What?
That Rarity keeps her doors locked. The other information I can see being useful, but I can't see how that information would help anything. Not unless you intended to do something with it.
Stop beating around the bush, pony.
frame rate's starting to
Rarity,
drop.
this hooked gem
It
fragment.
doesn't like me
You've
being here
never
at this
seen
time.
it before,
I know.
right?
Why, no, darling. It's certainly not mine. I would never have a purpose for such an ill-shaped gemstone as that.
I think it's rather fetching.
Which means this was left
Really?
here by the culprit.
Yes.
Or should I say
Seriously.
culprits?
Oh, frame rate. Frames. I'm really
That
tired
sounds-
of you doing this.
That sounds like Edgeworth.
Oh yeah, might be a good time to mention that I don't think I mentioned this before. I'm looking into getting a new processor that's much better than this current one, so I should be able to deal with this frame rate issue sometime in the future.
Yep.
Oh my, look at that! We were getting less than 10 frames there for a little bit.
This carved piece of gemstone
Which is really bad for
clearly
this
only
game.
has
Mhm.
one purpose. It picks locks. And where did it come from? Well, I've only seen one other example of carved gemstones like this.
What? That. But it's that.
I have a feeling we're not close to being done yet.
I don't know.
Go on with it then.
Do
How's
it!
it?
Jeez!
Namely,
I pressed it like
right
7
here.
times.
You dogs
Frames
carved
are
that
terrible
furniture
right
and
now.
those
And it's
keys,
affecting
and you
everything
carved this
else.
lockpick too. Then in your haste to leave, you dropped it for us to find, which was your critical mistake.
Oh, frames.
Tell me, dogs, if our perpetrator came in by breaking the window, what would this be for?
What, are you holding it out to him?
And we're back, everybody, after a break of one day because we ran out of time.
Yep.
And I got soaked in the rain today, but I'm drying now. And I'm shoeless and sockless.
We already tried this again. We tried this already, but the computer was being a retard, so we gotta do it again. It's a little annoying, but that's alright. So back to this, I suppose.
Yeah.
Gah!
Did it hurt?
That is...
Sure looked like it did.
How did you know that Rarity kept her door locked?
Mm,
How did you know the
espionage.
Scootaloo had been there? The answer is simple. You were there. You stole the True Blue.
Just him, not the other one?
Ha
Oh, whimper.
I've got them this time.
Not so fast, pony.
Time for him.
What is it now?
Or not.
You've presented a nice story, pony. But nice stories do not implicate dogs.
Sounds very familiar, except who does it
Music?
implicate? No, I mean,
Oh.
you presented a nice story. They
That-
say stuff like that all the time.
That's literally what they say all the time in Phoenix, right?
Maybe we did make a hook.
Almost the same wording and everything, almost
Maybe
every
it was
time.
stolen from us. Does the pony have evidence we use that for what
Wait a minute,
he
I just
said?
realized how much that sounds like Gollum. It was stolen from us.
You said that last time. said
But
it
I mean,
before.
he said it like Gollum would say.
Alright. Maybe Rover was designed to sound like Gollum?
Maybe.
They live underground.
Yeah, it's true.
I do still think it's weird that the diamond dogs are like moles, practically.
Yes.
That's part of why I don't ever think that they are actually dogs. They don't really, to me, they don't really seem like dogs.
Not to mention that their teeth are part of their lips there.
Their jaw, yeah. Yeah.
No, I don't.
Besides, you, pony, have been ignoring a critical part of any case.
Okay.
Sounds a bit too smart.
Here come our favorite legal eagles again.
They're not eagles, you silly
Silly
Billy.
Billy.
It's simple. We
Silly
have
Billy.
no motive.
Hey, that's a thing.
What?
Down there, Fido.
You have no motive to steal a gigantic
And that's-
gem?
Yeah, how do they not have a motive?
That's motive for anybody, I think.
The motive is that they want a gem. And I think this is where we got. This is about where we were when we had to cut because it broke last time.
Hmm.
Or I mean,
We ran out
just
of time.
now, not the previous half, but just now we had to stop
Yeah.
because the computer was being weird. I think this is as far as we got.
Like the judge would say, that's motive enough for anybody. Like 100,000.
Let me explain for the slow ponies.
Oh, sick burn.
Oh, so... Yeah. I don't got nothing. I see his face kind of got cut there.
Yeah, I saw that. It's almost like it was supposed to be further because it was kind of it was cut at the same angle that the line was cut.
Yeah.
So, or the line was. So it's like they were going to put his face more to the side.
If that's the case, then how come you stole Rarity and her gems and stuff when you first met?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Oh, and this is the Allegro version of the cross-examination music.
I see. Oh wow, 4 on this one.
Oh my.
This is gonna take a while. Hopefully it's 1 for each.
Yeah. Well, like last time they did 2 for each.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're not going to do that this time. Okay.
We've got so many gems that, as you so helpfully pointed out, we make our furniture from gems.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
So what
that
if their
one.
little gem is you?
Yeah, we don't know why they stole that one in particular.
You can have your stupid gem.
Wait, does that mean you have it?
Uh-huh. Interesting. I'm going to find out when we press, hopefully.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Assuming she actually asks that question.
Unless he stutters just after this.
A gem that large couldn't even be carved properly anyway.
You would
This
carve
is it,
something like
Larry.
that?
All you have to do is prove
Hey,
a
wait a minute, how do you know how big it is?
In the bag. Can't let up
Good
now.
point. They're sure talking about it like they know what it is already.
Yeah.
In case the pony
Did you
hadn't
name it
noticed,
too?
we'll have gems coming out of our ears in these caves.
I'm surprised. Wait, Rarity did name it.
Was it I don't
Sure Blue. I don't know if it is a name or if it's just what it is.
know. I kind of think of it like the Hope Diamond, and I've heard of and the Pink Panther. Isn't that
Yeah.
the name of the jewel?
I think, perhaps.
I guess naming a jewel isn't as weird as I think it is, but
Hmm.
I think it, to me, it feels
But
weird.
naming a rock is. Unless you name a boulder.
It's weird to name it Tom, but not weird to name it Boulder.
Yes. Because
Okay.
boulder makes sense.
Well, it's not, nothing that Maud does is weird, because she's just weird in general.
Yeah, that's,
So you
that's
kind of
what
ex-
makes her cool.
If she does something weird, then it's normal for her.
Mhm.
Just a minute. You expect me to believe that? Why, you don't even have any gems in your ears at all.
You're so literal at that age.
My goodness.
Ponies do not understand figures of speech. We did not know they were that dense.
Hey, that's a new pose.
Yes.
Never mind.
We've got so many gems that, as
I
you
think
so
Twilight's a
helpfully
dome.
pointed out, we make our furniture
Is she
from
a
gems.
dumb?
Just
Are
a
you a dumb?
You expect me
No.
to believe that your greed can be
Leedle,
satisfied?
leedle, leedle. You reminded me of
Not a
Mark.
reference.
Now you reminded me of Markiplier.
We should stop that.
Yeah.
The pony makes us repeat ourselves. We have furniture carved out of gems. The pony will give us a little credit, for goodness sake.
That looks like a new pose too.
I don't know.
Like a slightly modified one.
So what if
Of that
your gem
pose.
is huge?
Hmm.
We've got other huge gems lying around. You can
Like the
have
bed,
this
for
little
example.
gem.
Yeah.
So is she gonna say something about that?
I feel like there's more to it than just they wanted the gem. I feel like they're as they're pointing out. That's a good point. He's making a good point there. Why do they want the True Blue? There's got to be a reason that they wanted that particular one.
Like they found it first.
Yeah, but that still doesn't seem
Like motive enough.
Yeah, to me that seems weak because, like they say, they have a lot. So he's even saying you can just have it. If we had it, we give it to you basically. That's practically what he's saying there.
I
So
didn't think he'd be that nice.
I think it's just because they're making a big deal of it. That's why I think he would do that. But to me,
Yeah.
there hasn't been enough of a motive established. So I think he's making a very good point on that. We don't know
I
why.
suppose they don't eat gems too, huh?
I don't know. We never seen that if they do.
Can't think of what else they'd use it for.
Other
Yeah.
huge
Well,
gems.
But then again,
Furniture,
did they actually
Where
have
are
carved
these
furniture?
huge gems?
not in the show.
That's what I thought.
That's only in this.
They made it up. Nice.
Oh,
Not bad.
obviously we don't have them lying around. Have a little sense, Pony.
Didn't he already say that?
If we left our huge gems just sitting around in our caves, then a greedy little dog could...
What? Okay.
That sounds like a thing.
The fact that it's in red also means that probably has something to do with the motive.
Yeah.
Ah, never mind. That's not the
I thought you
important
said that you weren't greedy, and
Could
then
what? It seems like he was about to say something, but then he stopped.
No,
Curious.
really?
Well done, Captain Obvious.
The point, Pony, is this.
The point is on your head.
There's
I didn't
no
make that
reason why
joke
we
already,
won't
did I?
put any other
Yeah.
reasons.
I would never.
You never even
I'll never
seen it before.
reuse.
Hey, that's a new thing, isn't it?
I think you may have used that a minute ago, but it is fairly new.
No, I mean a new statement.
Oh, I think I meant the pose. Okay.
Nope. But that does look new to me too.
Yeah, I think the statement is new.
Just a minute. No attachment to it. Nothing at all? Not even to an enormous gem?
No! The pony will not make us repeat ourselves again!
I think
Why
I'd
does
like to
this
see what we're
bother
supposed
me?
to do here.
And
I
what
haven't
was he
spotted
about
it
to
yet.
say before he stopped himself? I can't help but feel like that's of vital importance.
No.
Well, I don't see how we're gonna get it out of
Maybe
him
I
if
should
pressing
ask
didn't do
him
it.
again.
Oh, oh, I see.
A gem
Wow,
lord.
that was just to contradict me.
Just a minute. How
What?
do
Yeah,
you
what
know
was that you were saying about not
I
pressing?
bet that the brightest minds in Canterlot
Yeah.
could easily invent a way to do so.
Are they coming here anytime soon?
Oh,
No.
They quit wasting my time!
Jeez. He ain't having any of this.
Ugh. Rude much?
Not
Oh,
really. You're accusing him of a crime. I think
Yeah.
he's even if he did do it, until you prove he did it, he's pretty entitled to be like that.
Mhm.
You know, innocent until proven guilty. You know that thing?
yeah. The mayor just
Come to
mentioned that
think of
earlier.
it.
Yeah, she did. I remember that.
Wouldn't larger gems be easier to cut? More to
Yeah,
work
they
with?
would.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Why does? Yeah, okay.
The pony is testing my patience!
I think you already
You
failed.
pretend to us, and whatever it is you do to you!
Grow wings.
Thanks.
Oddly defensive there, Mr. Dog.
Oh, M.A. Larson.
Yeah, thanks, M.A. Larson.
To be clear, I actually like Alicorn Twilight.
Yeah, I don't have any problem with it. I just say it
This is
because
it, Twilight.
it's a thing.
Yeah, that's an
All you
internet
have
thing.
to do is prove a motive, and you've got this in the bag. Can't let up now!
In case the pony
This
hadn't
is not
noticed,
it, by the way.
we'll
There are
have
3
jets
more.
coming out of our ears in these caves.
That's a contradiction. No, let's not.
Yeah, let's not.
That's
Let's try to not waste our time doing everything.
hmm
In a Phoenix Wright game, I would, but since this is a video and everything, I feel like we should actually make progress.
Well, I wasn't gonna present evidence to that or anything. I mean,
Well.
you wouldn't want to do that. That would make you wrong.
I think it was that one I was supposed to press again.
Yep.
Just a minute. Other huge gems, huh? Where
Apparently,
are
it's
these
going to be the
huge
same
gems?
dialogue.
Hmm?
Ah, we left. Ah, never mind.
Could
The, there's no.
Nope, he didn't say anything different.
Hmm.
Should I press this one?
I guess.
just a minute. No attachment.
Nope.
No,
Well then,
Wrong!
Maybe
Twilight's
the gem
misleading
lord
us.
can-
I call for a penalty for the defense.
Yeah. Although, in this situation, the Diamond Dogs are the defense.
I know. I was just.
That's one interesting thing about this, about the investigations. You're not limited to defense.
hmm
You're kind of on both sides in the investigations, rather than the normal Phoenix Wright stuff.
I think maybe the 2 lines down from this might be. No. Oh, yeah. No attachment to it. Hmm. Oh yeah, the stone is what I was thinking.
That
I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. Hmm. I don't know. Want to try it?
Sure.
I'm probably gonna fail and have to do this over again, though.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Hmm.
Nope.
Of
Okay,
course
then.
you had a motive. This proves it.
I can't skip this too because the first time I failed.
Mm.
Oh well, I could have right there.
Pony.
Yeah.
I thought you
Right.
cussed just then,
Ugh,
Twilight.
Come on,
Careful there.
Twilight. Look before you leap!
There's no reason why we'd want it more than any other gem. We have no attachment to it. We've never even seen it before.
It looks pretty frazzled right
I
there.
know. I think it's got something to do with that. Don't know about you, but I think it might. What about that?
No. That's not big enough to hold the gem, is it?
We don't even know how big the gem is. We've never actually seen it yet.
Yeah, but there's no reason why.
We got this one, we got this one.
What is it?
Like a few things that might be the answer.
This is the statement that we got out of them, but that doesn't mean that that's the one to use it on.
It doesn't mean that, but usually it is that way.
Yeah. I suppose you could try it. We've got a few guesses left.
Wait,
That's all.
Hey, I got
to
it.
be honest, Mr.
Oh,
Dog,
good job.
I'm not sure I buy the idea that you had no attachment to the true blade.
Okay, but I was just kind of taking a guess almost at that point.
Mhm.
So I don't see how an empty safe proves that they have an attachment to a particular gem.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too.
You already alluded to the fact that big gems like this are kept out of sight. Presumably in a safe, naturally.
So how do you know that it was that particular one that was in the safe?
Yeah.
Yet,
Or even that
we saw
particular
clear as
safe.
day that you
There's-
have a safe that is as empty as can be. A safe that could instead be used to house a gem like that.
What if they were
There's
keeping
only
it empty
one
for new
possible
gems?
reason for that.
What if they were keeping it open so if they found more gems, they'd put it in there?
Yeah, this is kind of worse than Phoenix Wright is with the, there's
Yeah.
only one possible reason.
Exactly.
I could think
Oh.
of 5 more.
It's a little over the time.
Alright then.
Should we
We shall just end this here and then start the next one,
Yeah.
finally.
do it immediately right here?
So thanks everybody. It's been fun, I hope. And you'll see more next time.